This is the iPhone 6, 2 years old iPhone that went beyond the 4-inch display and brought a design language that Apple still follows even in 2017. Hey YouTube, TechrAtz here, and in this video we'll see if the iPhone 6 is still worth buying in 2017 or not. So without further ado, let's begin.
I want you to be mine again, baby. I know my lifestyle is dry.
One thing that I love about Apple, they never compromises with quality. This aluminum shell feels amazing in the hand. That can be a reason this phone still costs over $300. Though this 6000 series aluminum had some durability issues, mine had no problem as I take good care of my gadgets. The design still doesn't feel old because the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, the current flagship from Apple, have almost the same design except some minor refinement on the antenna line. Touch ID is first gen, but speed isn't that bad. The display here is 4.7-inch IPS panel with a resolution of 1334 by 750, and the pixel density is 326 per inch. The exact same resolution that iPhone 7 has. This has a bit cooler temperature compared to iPhone 7, but you can't really tell the difference except you put them side by side. It gets bright enough so the outdoor visibility is good as well, but the display is no match with the current Android market, where at least 1080p is a standard now, even on a mediocre phones. The rear camera is an 8-megapixel shooter with f2.2 aperture. Shutter speed is fast and image captured in the daylight is decent. In fact, there is no much difference in image quality than the iPhone 6s, but in low light you will see some grain in the photo. And it has no optical image stabilization, so the video will be a bit shaky, but the front-facing camera is a total shame, which is only 1.2 megapixel. Let's take a look at some shots. With the latest iOS 10.3 update, Apple introduced their new file system, which helps a chip inside the iPhone 6 perform really well. I won't say it's the snappiest one, but it performs considerably better. Loading apps and games take a bit longer than the iPhone 7 or even 6s, but after opening, runs exactly the same. And of course, the app optimization is always better on iOS. Even with 1GB of RAM, it handles multitasking very well by keeping all its running apps in the memory. Battery life is kind of hit or miss. If you are an average user, its 1810 mAh battery will get you through a day, but for heavy use, you may have to charge it twice. You can use low power mode to make it last a bit longer, but if you want a full day battery with heavy use, go for the Plus variant. This phone still costs over $300, at least in my place. In this price range, there are tons of options in the Android market. For around $400, you can get OnePlus 3T, which is a way futuristic phone. But you know, if you need an iPhone, you need an iPhone, right? If you want to try iOS, it can be an option for you. If you like, then you can upgrade to the latest iPhone later, but in this price range, I would prefer iPhone SE over 6. Yeah, it has a smaller screen, but still I would go for the better processor, RAM and camera on SE. That's it for today guys. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because more old phones review is coming. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one. Peace.